the analysis was divided into two kind of analysis. First one is the seller analysis and then customer analysis. This separation is aimed to find out the perspective about the cashless system from both of the side. And for the seller itself, it's aimed to see whether the cashless system is helping to increase their sales. And then for the customers, the aim is to find out their motivation to use the cashless system and their kind of satisfaction level. And then we divided each analysis into these two big groups. First one is the awareness, and then the second one is the performance expectation, same in both side, seller or customer. And then for each for awareness, it's divided into source of information and then period of knowing, so how long they know about the cashless system. And then for performance expectation, we divide it into user and non-user. And then for users, it's also divided again. This is what makes different from the seller and customer, because in users, there is a contribution to selling part, but for the customer, there is no analysis about contributing to selling. And then, so from each factor, we divided and we trying to put a kind of coding for each parameter, like advantage, disadvantage, and selling performance, and the future prediction, and for non-user, the reason. So at each parameter we put coding to each of their answer, and then we summarize all the code that shows from the analysis, and then it found out that the result is for seller analysis is like this. So like almost all of the seller, they already know about the cashless system. Even some of them one of them already noticed about the cashless system trend like 5 or 6 years ago. And then they know the information is mainly from the mass media, like the TV, newspaper, and then the provider of cashless system that came by themselves, and then the government promotion, and some answer about the internet and email, and then probably because like in the previous chart, that the number of sellers that have that age 70 and above is quite a lot, so they know about it from their relatives like mother. And then period of knowing, they noticed it from 5 years, 6 years ago, but like some of them only knew about 1 year, and even another just know about it recently, before the tax rise, which means only a couple of months before. And then the interesting one is, even though they already know it, only few of them use it. So the period of use is around 1 year for the QR code, but one of them is using for half a year and they feel that it's not give them some benefit and they stop it. And then for credit card, most of them are using it for a long time. And yeah, this like for like around 8 years or something. And then the factor that influence advantage according to the seller is, first one is marketing, like the cashback, and then the cashback, and sometimes they